Over the last, I don't know, couple of weeks, I've received, I bought a mango, a couple of mangoes, some strawberries, and some cosmic apples, or cosmic crisp apples. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my dehydrator. So what I normally do is after work, if I'm, just thinking about things that I need to start prepping, my sister bought me this dehydrator, and it's really nice. It does take a while for you to dehydrate in it, but I've already done blueberries in it, and so I know how to do it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice these up, and I'm just going to go in full-on mode to get all these things sliced up, stick them in my trays. You can look at them and tell whether or not they're completely dehydrated. But that's what I'm going to do. So I thought I would go ahead and get this up so that you guys see kind of what I do. So let's get into it.
One of the reasons why I do it this way is so that I can get every piece of meat out of the apple when I am actually cutting them and coring them. I like to also take the seeds and I put them in a little metal container so that I can save them and preserve them for the future. So that's what you see me doing, kind of pushing those to the side so I'm able to kind of salvage some of the seeds. I also like to give the little bits to my dog because she likes to eat the apple. I'm also showing you that I am using a little plastic mat that I picked up at the Dollar Tree for $1.25, but they're really useful so I don't have to pull out the big cutting board. So you can see me laying the apples down onto the tray. I made a mistake and I turned the tray the wrong side up. So you kind of see the ridges on the tray, but it's still dehydrated. Just pay attention to what you're doing when you're laying it on your trays. But just wanted to note that. I actually didn't realize I ran my battery down, and so I had to cut this piece off a little earlier, and you'll see the next clip. It shows that I've already sliced up my strawberries and laid them on the trays, and they were dehydrating.
So you can see in here I have my strawberries and I have my apples below that, and they're doing really well as far as dehydrating goes. And these will be done at the same time. I'm over here and I'm doing my chicken. I've already sanitized the chicken or the jars, and the chicken is in here now, and it is ready to pressure seal and can 4-pint jars of chicken breast. And then I'm going to set up my station here, and I'm going to put my egg substitutes in here, and then I'm gonna freeze them, and then I'm gonna bag them. I think the apples are complete. I accidentally put this upside down, but they still dehydrated, so I think they're done. I'm gonna go ahead and take those off. I have put them in this bag. I'm not sure if this is how I'm going to keep it in this bag, but I am gonna put it in the freezer. You can see that it's dehydrated down. This is 3 apples. So that's a nice bag of dehydrated apples, and these are the Cosmic Crisp, and they're really delicious and they're sweet, and I think I did pretty good on these. At least we can see what I have done with the dehydrator. And as you can see, we've got some strawberries here. They're stuck to the rim. I think they're done. They look done. They're quite dry, so they might have a little moisture, but that's okay, because what I'm going to do with the strawberries is I'm going to put it in the bag and put them in the freezer. So this is how they turned out. They're actually pretty good. They look dehydrated. That's about a carton of strawberries here, and some of them are a little bit puffier than others, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in this bag and tighten that up, put that in the freezer. Since we have a little time before my pressure canner actually releases, I decided I'm going to go ahead and cut up a mango and put it in the dehydrator. So here is the mango that I sliced up, and it's always a slimy mess, but I got with the peelings, I got, a pretty good amount. It won't amount to very much, but the mango is there and in my doggy bowl. Yes. The seed is in there, so she's licking on it. So we'll go ahead and put the lid on and plug it in. Okay, so we're gonna open up the lid and pull out the jars.
So I transitioned over, and now we're pulling out my jars of chicken, and this one was a success. I didn't take you inside, but you can see as I'm pulling these out, the liquid is completely intact inside the jars. It's not like my last pressure canning session where the water expelled outside of the jars. Every single one of these jars came out perfectly, and they're beautiful. You can see the beautiful broth inside. I'm completely satisfied with this canning session, and so you can see me just pulling them out.
Does that not look beautiful? That looks beautiful. One just popped. So let's take a closer look. That one, I believe, is the one that popped. There's another one. So 2 popped. That one and that one. Now we're just waiting for these 2. Hopefully that one looks like it's about to. I have succeeded in pressure canning 4 jars of chicken, whole chicken breasts that I cut up and diced, or put them in little cubes and put them in here. It's hard to see this one, but they all just popped. 2 of them had already popped, 2 just popped while it was off of my video, and I did that all in my Instant Pot Max. Thank you, Instant Pot Max. You are fantastic. These are my 2nd attempt at pressure canning chicken, and I have succeeded. Look at that beautiness, beautiness, beautiness. I'm so excited. They're still cooking in there, so I'm gonna let them cool down, and then I will put them in my storage crate and let them sit there. And I've got fresh chicken on the shelf, not in a can. Love it, love it, love it.